Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, folks. So I just wanted to thank everybody for a great year last year and so far a strong start to 2026. I put up this morning's podcast with the latest news on Trump taking Venezuela's leader. No casualties on the U.S. side. Perhaps the most successful U.S. military operation of all time. We'll see what happens, but more than 15 to 17 trillion dollars of oil now becomes available to Western companies that before this was closed off. And anyway, I'm doing this live stream to confirm that I'm confirm that I'm a person. What a weird, what a futuristic time we find ourselves in. That some of you guys in the comments are saying, "Are you AI?" and you're flagging my content as AI. And I hope that's just coming from a place of not knowing what you're doing. I hope it's not coming from a place of from a malicious place or dishonest place, But no, I'm a human being. Obviously, I'm a journalist who talks about AI, and I have an AI startup, but we're very much people, very much humans. And so I hope the intentionality curve is not labeling my content AI in the hopes that YouTube, downshifts the content I'm putting out. I hope that's not the intentionality. But if it is, here I am to confirm in a live stream. We got clock time January 5th, 2026, 8:47 a.m. Here in coastal South Florida. Again, 1526 is our clock time. And that'll show Google's AI, Gemini or DeepMind or whatever it calls itself now. That shows it provably that I'm a real person posting genuine content. You have to know how to work with the AI, not against it. And so again, I hope these people aren't being weird scammers by labeling my stuff AI when I've been working hard the last year. Not only out of compassion to show people what I've been working on, because some people seem to be spinning their wheels and getting literally everything wrong. Like when we made 150% on silver, some people just did videos saying I was wrong, which is fine. Everybody has, their opinion. But some of the people I interact with literally go out of their way, it seems, to get everything completely wrong. Even the things I say, they take them so out of context. What I say is so simple, it doesn't need to be transformed. What I say is already, pretty basic stuff. It's not meant to be complicated. So I'm getting over a little bit of a cold here, but I, again, wanted to get out ahead of this. I'm a real person. I can answer some live comment questions to further prove that. But again, I just hope it's not some lame, creepy holdover from my years as a journalist in the Northeast and some of the enemies I created back then. I hope it's none of those people, because if you get an AI system that actually works properly, what would happen is the people who've been mislabeling my content, they now get down-regulated, right? On the back end, Google sees that they're less credible as people. And so when they start flagging other people's stuff, Google cares a lot less because they're liars. They're liars. And what we see is that these large systems don't like liars because you're poisoning their data set, right? It's like putting, beer goggles on somebody who wants to see clearly. If you give an AI bad data or dishonest stuff or stuff just designed to harm somebody else, it doesn't dislike that for the reason that you would think. It's not so much a moral decision as, oh, this is a source of chaos. This is a source of signal debt rather than signal surplus. And so that's what's really happening. But yeah, just the person sharing my thoughts. And I think we've been, really on top of things between silver and the chip stocks we've been in that have done quite well. I'm open to my critics, but I don't want to be silenced being called AI when I'm the furthest thing from AI. Real human. Thank you, guys. And listen to that podcast where I went into what happened in Venezuela. I think Trump has managed to upstage all the Epstein files. He managed to do it. Ep who? Who is this guy? Ep who? You just have a foreign leader taking something out of a movie, like a Chris Nolan movie. He shows up in New York, blinders on, and the headphones, so he can't hear anything. He's in sensory deprivation. 0 casualties on the U.S. side. I mean, that's incredible. That's like Hollywood stuff. So yeah, that definitely trumps allegations from 20 years ago. But no, I don't like being silenced on any topic. So if you have an issue with me, you should do a video just rebuking whatever my claims are. You shouldn't falsely claim that I'm artificial intelligence when I'm a human being. Thank you. Do banks collapse when silver goes crazy? Somebody asks. Do banks collapse when silver goes crazy? I have no idea. It does seem like silver in the short term is kind of unobtainium, right? That nobody realizes, or nobody realized was so core to AI, so core to this hardware build out. I don't know if that crashes banks. I feel like the smart banks are invested in silver, right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. And again, human being here, human being, 8:51 a.m., Monday, January 5th, 2026.